What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? We're back after, God, I don't even know how many weeks it's been since I last did a Saturday afternoon stream. It's probably been like almost a month, right? Apparently I'm gunning for your record there, Matt, in the chat. Good to see you all here hanging out with me this fine Saturday afternoon. And I say fine because the weather has finally decided to chill the hell out. At least a little bit. It's a nice 71 degrees right now. I'm at. It could stand to be like 10 degrees colder, but we'll get there. So I'm pretty pleased about some cooler weather. Had a nice lunch. I'm prepped to get some great work done on some side stuff later this evening. I'm gonna have a fun stream sorting Disney characters into their Hogwarts houses over on Mary's YouTube channel. It's Mary Mayhem. With her and Dylan, Angry Vader, and Mav, Gay. So you guys should set your notifications for that stream. Because I believe it is on YouTube already, I think. It's probably got a weird thumbnail. That's kind of Mary's brand. It's weird. Weird is the operative word there. But we've finally made it. We are going to wrap up PEAKblade Chronicles. I guess it's not quite Waifu Edition. Waifu Edition was base 2. This is Golden Edition. That's how we're gonna. What our naming scheme is gonna be. It's probably not gonna be the world's longest stream because I literally only have the finale left. You guys remember last time? The Persona 5 music is still playing. Okay, well that's fine. I'll switch it over in a second. Actually, I should probably just change it anyway, huh? No, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's keep the beneath the mask rolling while I chit chat with y'all for a little bit. Remember last time we completed everything up to the point where you have to raise the community level to community level 4 in order to progress. And hey, what's up, Marcos? Good to see you, brother. You and I will be chatting for sure. And I didn't feel like doing that on stream. So we left it there, and I told you all I was just gonna reload a save file that I have set up. That's basically the finale. So we're gonna climb through a little towery area, beat some monsters to death, and then we're gonna kick Malice's ass. And that's what we're gonna do, because I don't feel like doing all of those little mini side quests on stream, because that's boring. And it's really annoying that the finale, the progression, is locked behind that. That's my one criticism of Torna. It's not like it's impossible to do. It's just time consuming, and that's time I just do not have. So it's literally the same file that I was playing the New Game Plus of. I had saved and backed up that save right before the final battle. And so yeah, we're gonna do that. So it's gonna be either a not very long stream, counting the battles and the ending cutscene stuff and credits, all that, or we'll slightly extend it if I decide to do the opening sequence to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because I told you all that was gonna be the next thing that I stream. So, okay, so now I'm torn. I'm torned. You're welcome. I have to decide whether or not I'm gonna do Future Redeemed first, or if I'm gonna do base 3. I'm uncertain. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go along. We'll wing it. Wing it's fine. So let me do that. It's bright in my... Well, it's bright because it's 2:45 in the afternoon, man. The sun is right behind me. So I can make it brighter. Way brighter. And then I'll combust live on air because it'll get too dang warm in here. So we're not doing that. You can see all my stuff. No, you can't. Make it bright enough to wash you out so we don't have to look at you. Well, that's rude. But I can empathize. I think that all the time myself. Switch this over to live scene. I just saw your DM. Yeah, I'll get around to that. The thing is, my Discord used to be public, and I did some cleanup recently, and because there are weird stalker people online, I didn't feel like dealing with it, so I said, nope, no more of that. And yes, to your point, I have yet to update my stream layout such that it no longer lists my Discord. That fire crackling sounds like button mashing. It shouldn't. It should sound like fire crackling. But yeah, there's that. What else is going on before we get into this? Oh, I will be going to Sonic Expo Dallas tomorrow. So those of you in the Dallas area, Sonic fans, check it out. There will be a bunch of VAs from franchise history, some artists from comic books history. I think writers from comic books as well. Though Ian Flynn will not be there. He's probably busy writing. Honestly, he's probably busy writing the comics because the comics are the only thing doing well for IDW right now. So they need it. They need him to just continually work. As soon as you turn in a script, start another one, please. That is what I suspect to be the case for Ian Flynn. Spaz's gonna be there, you know, to sign Mecha Madness. No, Patrick Spaziante is not gonna be there. Most of the guys that are gonna be there will be from the IDW run on the comics. Though I guess technically Tracy Yardley started while it was still over at Archie. But he was there during, you know, its twilight era, we'll call that. So it was before Sega pulled the licensing away from them and then put it up to the highest bidder. To mostly positive results, I would say. So yeah. We're gonna do this! Yeah, we're gonna close the camping screen. And we're gonna do the final battle thing. So I know that for my streams of this DLC for Torna, have not included very many battles that weren't bosses. And that's because it's New Game Plus and everything is going to be one-shot for the most part anyway. Now, we'll be doing some more battles. And then obviously the final boss, the big bad endgame boss. That's what we're doing here. Just learned Yardley and Flynn both made the Archie Sonic debut in the same issue. Yeah. Yep. They started together over there. And they poured it on over to, well, these, right here. Is Tyson Heath gonna be there? I, honestly, off the top of my noggin, do not recall, couldn't tell you. But what I can do is tell you in a moment, as soon as I pull up the right freaking thing. So, Lee Majdub, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Apologies in the 1 in 8 billion % chance that he comes across this stream. Jason Griffith will be there, who voiced Sonic and Shadow for like a decade, from like 03 through 2010. Kirk Thornton, Ian Hanlon, Ryan Drummond, Pete Capella, so silver. Lisa Ortiz, so Amy. David Humphrey, Scott Dreyer, Lonnie Manella. Now let's look. Artists: Tracy Yardley, Natalie Haynes, Jennifer Hernandez, Gigi Dutre. I'm gonna pretend like I pronounced that correctly. And Adam Bryce Thomas. Those are the artists that will be there. What else? Musicians? Oh, but those were all gonna be there Friday. Okay, so never mind. Let's see. Yeah, and then some like Sonic focused like YouTubers, and that's cool and all, but I'm really just there to see the people that basically voiced my childhood and my teenage years. So no T-Lopes, and no Tyson Heese. By the way, I've been trying Sonic Superstars out my way and never let Jun Snow do classic Sonic music. Okay. I only asked about him specifically because we came up in the same online circles way back in the day. We used to talk all the time. Oh, that's cool. A little bit of Mav history there, aka a little bit of Pride history. So yeah, that's cool. You know, it's 2024 and all.
I'll clear this up in no time.
I have no sympathy for them.
I'll get around to playing songs. Haven't had the time.
Doing it barely worth my time.
If there were a way to avoid bloodshed, I would take it gladly.
Put it in the Stonewall Museum.
There is wisdom.
No one in Wolfe can stop us now.
We've made them mad. Let's keep it moving.
This
as the ether
DLC
flow wills it.
expansion
I think we can still top this.
has my second
Chance of victory,
favorite
100%
main
and
protagonist.
Stop us.
Because it gives me the option to actually control.
Come on,
stuff.
everyone. No slacking. This will require all our concentration. Say, Laura, what do you do when the going gets tough?
Well, I suppose I start thinking about the people dearest to me.
Loved ones, huh? Come on, everyone.
Post-battle dialogue.
Nip them with their elemental weakness.
Some rare ones too. I can do multiple bits. I kid you not. There's some rare ones that I didn't hear until
I would love a
like my most
long,
recent
hot
playthrough.
shower right now.
Mind you, I'm at over 1,000.
I'll clear this up in
Tread lightly and think sharp.
lesson.
Power of the Aegis coming right up.
Game audio is overtaking. Well, we can't have that because y'all love the sound of my voice. At least that makes one of us. Let's take a looky here. My audio input is at max, so that's not going to get any higher. So I guess I'm just gonna have to turn down the gain. None of what I just said during the fight came through. Oh, outstanding. Okay, well, that's great. We love it. All right, hold on. Elgato. Elgato is so freaking inconsistent with the audio. Like, or maybe it's just a Switch game thing. Though actually, it's probably a combination of a lot of things. However, specifically, the Xenoblade franchise on the Switch has awful audio mixing. The score, the soundtracks themselves, phenomenal. 10 out of 10. But the audio mixing, so balancing the music with the characters speaking and all of that, and the BGM, it is terrible. Like, by default, it is awful. So you'll have to let me know, guys, in the chat once I get into the next little skirmish here, if that's better. Hopefully you guys can still hear the game, because I want you to be able to hear the game, especially once we get to, like, I don't know, the final boss and all the cutscenes, so you can hear what's going on. But yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying before that, though. That didn't get picked up. Oh, now I remember. Post-battle dialogue is fantastic in this franchise, and there's some really rare bits of post-battle dialogue, depending on your party makeup, that when I say rare, I mean on the level of, despite the fact that I have 1,000 hours in this game, I didn't hear some of the lines of post-battle dialogue until like my most recent playthrough, which is gnarly. So hopefully you guys can hear me well enough now over the game. I hope you can still hear the game adequately. Better? Okay. Good. We like Mo better.
I'll turn this up in no time.
They want to fight?
Welcome to Proton X. Let's beat this up.
I shall hold the front line.
Cool. Thank you for letting me know. I should probably take a look at the multi-stream side just to make sure nobody is messaging anything over there. There we go. Cool. I wish the multi-stream chat would show raids and things like that, but it doesn't. I have to be on the Twitch side specifically. I just had the most horrifying fear that when the Magic the Gathering Spidey set comes out, it will have a Ben card, but he'll be Chasm. Yep, it's gonna happen. Believe it. It's your boy. I think it's an odd choice for your boy, but, you know, no judgment here. I won't judge you any more for liking Chasm, Ben Riley than I judge you for being gay.
I'll turn this up in no time. Let's not underestimate them. Power of the Aegis coming right up.
After stream, let me hook you up with the thing I use for foil variants chat. It'll show all the alerts from every chat and such. You can highlight them all. Ooh, yes. Super excited for Dragon Ball Daima being dubbed. Stephanie Nadolny is back. I did hear this. True inclusion here on Wolf Stream. You know it. This is where we go to be included. Just don't be a dick. That's really all I ask. Only I get to do that here. Okay. Let's keep it moving.
I'll turn this up in no time.
No, in any case, it pays to be
Lightning
cautious.
Buster.
This is how I roll, yes. First topple. Yes, we toppled. Congratulations. You know what? Okay, we'll switch to Adam. Why not?
Remain vigilant of your surroundings.
More like blow down. Topple. I'm low to the kill. You leave me no choice.
Those are good chatty modes. Thank you, Sega.
Lucky
Hit
break.
them with their
This
elemental
is where we
weakness.
pull out all the stops.
Excellent.
On your
choice.
command.
I'm low to this.
Let's not underestimate them.
What's everybody playing right now? Let me know in the chat. A few things came out recently.
Wasn't much of a challenge.
I've started, in the last month, I've started 3 new games.
Now
Not particularly. I just don't know I need that.
Time crept
Sonic
up.
X Shadow Generations,
There's something magical about traveling beneath the stars.
Metaphor Recantatio, which is a god tier game, and Final Fantasy 16,
You're
all
always
of which
looking ahead, Adam.
I am having
Aren't
a
you
blast
forgetting
with
something?
so far.
Oh? Such as?
Absolute
Just don't
blast.
shoulder all the burden yourself. You have us to rely on too sometimes.
Doing English or Japanese for 16. I'm doing English. I play all my games in English unless there's no English option. Thank you, Krista. I appreciate the sub. Been subscribed for 36 frackin' months. That's a long time. That's 3 years. I appreciate you. Oh, looky. Whole bunch of stuff. Let's kill the stuff. Be like,
Come on, everyone.
seriously, I know the English stuff for 16 in particular. It is, I kid you not, it is the best voice acting in the franchise. And I say that, admitting full well that the voice acting in the FF7 remake trilogy thus far has been stellar. And then 15's was really good, and 13's is good, depending on the character. Some characters more so than others. Overall, 13's voice acting was good. 15's was much better. The remake for 7. I want the PC Rebirth announcement as well, man. Listen. I need it. Way more teeth. But we just don't have it yet. We know it's coming at some point. It's inevitable. They need to recoup their freaking fees on that game because their budget was out of control. But 16's, the voice acting is just, it's next level. It's just the best. So not even for the Final Fantasy franchise, because yes, that's, to your point, in many cases, not all, with basically the only exceptions being the ones that I just mentioned,
Think you understand
it's a
how to
very
fight
low bar
alongside me
because
now?
Final Fantasy
Nope. No clue.
prior to
I have
15
a long
has
way to go
really
before I can
bad
measure up
voice
to her
acting.
ladyship.
But 16 is not even for the Final Fantasy franchise, just gaming in general, some of the absolute best voiceover work I've ever encountered in a game. Square Enix literally just came out and said we're going to close the gap on exclusivity windows. Yeah, no, I know, and that's smart of them. They need to. They need to stop doing exclusivity on hardware with low install bases because that does not help them. That might work fine for you on a game that's a demonstrably smaller budget,
You've sustained
or
no
maybe
cuts,
like
I hope.
a
No scrapes, no bruises.
Thank you. for
not a
your
low
concern,
quality but
Hayes.
lower cost remaster or port or something like that. Sure, fine. Do your temporary timed exclusivity, I guess, if you want. I still think it's foolish at this point. At this stage in gaming, exclusives aren't helping you, especially in this economy. But things like your AAAs, your Final Fantasy, things like that, you can't accept. Exclusivity deals like that. It's gonna hurt you in the long run, and it has been. Except Nintendo, they help Nintendo. Yeah, well, yes, it works the opposite with Nintendo because it gives people really the only reason to buy their hardware because otherwise, I don't even want to go on Nintendo marching to the beat of their 2-decade run. Because I have, and I will. It's very soon, too.
Come on, everyone. No slacking.
Don't mess with the Aegis.
Nothing can stop us now. They're as good as done.
You never disappoint me, bruh.
Break!
We make such a wonderful team, you and I.
Don't we? I'm about as nimble as you are, royal.
I'll drink to that.
After this up in no time.
We meant them
It's
well.
on edge.
Until
Everything hinges
Ready
on
to
this
feel
move.
that
Spinning
I'll
wheel!
kill the man.
Barely worth my time.
I would love a long, hot shower right now.
Alright, why not? Let's kill this thing again.
May as well just face up to the net. Everything hinges on this move.
Yeah, 16 from what I played so far. I've only played the prologue, so the opening to the game basically. But it's really good. Really good. I very much enjoy it. I wish I had some more free time for gaming so I could play it more. I see your longer message in the chat, Matt. Give me 1 second to finish kicking this thing's ass, and then we will address your
May I follow?
overkill. I'm still quiet compared to the game. Why? That is ridiculous. That should not be the
Very
case.
impressive. Love the way you handled that.
It just shifted. Why would it shift? There's no reason for it to shift. Hold on. Windows better not have started its bull. No, it's still showing my mic at max. And it's showing it in here as well. Maybe it was because I was, I don't know, too far away from the... That doesn't seem to be making really anything resembling much of a difference. Not a significant one. Drop it like 20%. Will you guys still be able to hear the game? Hold on. Is it the BGM or the music that's the issue? Which is the actual problem child here? Let me know. Because I'll reduce that specifically. Drop the BGM and battle narration. Okay. Do that. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I want cutscene voice volume up. Environment's fine. That's fine. Game voice fine. Okay. Drop it 1 tick on sound effects. Yeah. I'm trusting you. Character voices are good. It's music and action noises that overtake you. Interesting. Okay. Well, damn. My cup is empty. This is a problem. I guess that's perfect timing. I'm going to pour myself another cup of Kofefe. So give me 1 moment. Just leave this here. I'll be right back. I made a full pot. Just need to pour myself a second cup. That way I don't look like I'm falling asleep like I seem to every single Saturday. I don't know why. It's like the middle of the afternoon when I stream. I always make myself caffeinated tea. I guess the caffeine from tea just is not sufficient. I gotta have the coffee. All right, we're doing fine. I'll be back. Cheers. Okay. Oh, here's some exciting news. I am back. One of my six Xenoblade resin statues is going to be shipping soon. I think sometime this month. So that'd be cool. Anyway, as for Mav's question, no. Cart is one thing, but sports is a definite no. Party could work. Oh yeah, I gotta actually read Mav's long chat. Okay, had to scroll back up just a smidge for that, and we will address whatever the hell Mav was saying here. Okay, here's a fun question that just popped in my head. Do you think Nintendo should move their party/sports titles away from Mario characters to a more Nintendo overall direction? Say maybe more focused on a few core representatives like the first Smash. Do you think Nintendo should move their party/sports titles away from Mario characters only to a more Nintendo overall direction? Say maybe. Oh, so you're talking for like say Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, things like that. Yes, because like I don't see much of a reason not to at this point. Like all of those games have Donkey Kong. Some of them even have other Donkey Kong characters. I don't see why you wouldn't at this point. I mean, Mario Kart isn't called Nintendo Kart, but you know, it guest stars Link. You've got Animal Crossing characters. You've got Splatoon. You've got Donkey Kong characters. You know, you don't have F-Zero characters, but you have F-Zero representation in there with, you know, some of the carts and some of the tracks, right? So I think that it would behoove them at some point, hopefully this next generation for them, they will start adding more characters from their core franchises into some of these games. Like, honestly, you have Link. There's no reason not to have Samus in the next Mario Kart as well. And make her make a cart and at least one cart and at least one bike that is themed around the design of her ship, right? You have a car that is themed after Captain Falcon's, what is it called? Blue. Is it called Blue something? I can't remember. I was never an F-Zero guy. I've only played the one on the GameCube. Blue Falcon, that's the one. Thank you, Adam. Literally Blue Falcon. I knew it was Blue something, but you know. So yeah, add freaking Captain Falcon into the game as well. You've got freaking Splatoon characters, for God's sakes. So yeah, I think it would make sense for them to do that with some of their other games as well. Mario Party could probably stay with the way that they've been doing it. Especially now with Jamboree, which I still have not played a single round of yet. I'm going to have to fix that before tomorrow night's community stream. Because otherwise, I don't know how to do anything. All I did was boot up the game, handle my settings, unlock Pauline and Ninja, and that was it. That was all. So yeah. Played Jamboree last weekend. I won as Daisy. It's pretty fun. There's some weird things. There's weird stuff in every single Mario Party, honestly. So that doesn't really shock me all that much. Pacing is weird. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I'll find out. I will find out. Hopefully that answers your question, Mav, in a satisfactory manner. I'm just glad that now I'm like able to pick from two characters that I want to play as. So now I've got Rosalina and I have Pauline. Like literally my two favorite characters. If they gave me the option, so I don't know why they haven't done this yet. What they need to do is that they need to add skins.
There is nothing to fear.
Freaking Mario Kart.
You should put a lot of trust in that guy.
Was it Tour?
I think you understand why I do.
Mario Kart Tour on mobile has different skins and costumes for everybody. Why do we not have that in Mario Party? Right? Like, I don't even care. Charge me whatever, $5-10 for, we'll call it like the, you could do like the Odyssey skin pack, right? Where you've got, you know, different costumes from Super Mario Odyssey. You could do, you know, your Mario Brothers 3, so you get your Tanuki. You do Mario World, so you get Mario with the cape, stuff like that, right? It seems like the easiest thing in the world, and it would make them a crap ton of money, and it's so low effort, because it wouldn't be functional, it wouldn't be mechanical, it'd literally just be aesthetic. So do that, Nintendo, you're welcome, free idea, and it will make a lot of people happy, myself included, because I, for one, would like to play as White Yoshi, because he's my favorite Yoshi. I like Black Yoshi a lot, too. But those were the two Yoshis that I played as most back on Yoshi's Story for the N64. So, you know, I just wish that they would add skins like that, because then you could do fun stuff. You could do like Wedding Bowser, Wedding Mario, Wedding Peach, you know, Fire Power Mario. Shoot, you could do Fire Power Peach and Ice Peach and all sorts of things like that, like from the movies and stuff. So, just do that. It's the easiest thing in the world. Odyssey skin pack. Mario with Cappy, Wedding Mario, Wedding Peach, Wedding Bowser, Cappy Boo, Cappy Koopa, Cappy... Exactly. Stuff like that. Like, that would be the easiest thing. Aren't those colors already in Mario Kart 8? Yes, they're in Mario Kart, but I'm talking about Mario Party, Adam. I'm pretty sure... I know Black Yoshi is. I don't know if White Yoshi is. If he is, I never see I see people using Black Yoshi all the freaking time on Mario Kart, but never White Yoshi. So I don't know if I'm just forgetting whether or not he's actually in the game or what. So, you know, there's that. It just seems like, I don't know, easy content that you could literally, that pack you just listed off there, Mav, like that could be easy 5, you know, do $4.99 or $7.99. That will get purchased. Shoot, you can charge $9.99 for that, and it will still sell like hotcakes. Anyway, unfortunately, Nintendo would probably just make them all their own characters, like Tanuki, Mario, and Cat Peach. Yeah, that's not necessary for a game like Mario Party. It's not necessary for Mario Kart, but that's, you know, a whole nother matter. That's them padding out the roster. Which, you know, is what it is, I guess. Okay. We are about to do the final battle of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Then there'll be a crap ton of cutscenes. There's actually going to be a crap ton of cutscenes, I think, during the battle, if I remember correctly. Thanks, Derry. Appreciate you. Alright. Let's do it. Guess there's probably save. Fine, I'll save. Not that it matters, because I just reload my save anyway, but... have an awesome stream. Hey, take it easy, man. Thanks for popping through, Sega. I appreciate you. This is it then, the final battle. What should we do? We should kick his ass. That's what we should do. If you go any further, there will be no turning back. Falling in battle will mean restarting from the title screen. Gotcha. Alright, take it easy, Derry. Proceed. Alright then. I too think it is time for us to make a stand. Let's friggin' go! Not that I haven't done this a bunch of times before. Because I have. There's absolutely no way we can lose. Knock on wood. Famous last words. You drivers must really rub off on people. You rub off on Rex. I'm 5. It's fine. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Rex rubs off on everyone else. That's canon. It is not okay, so not everyone. Let's be clear here. It's technically 2, 3 if you want to be more literal. That is not everyone. Can't fit everyone into the frame of that photo. And even if you could, it doesn't matter. It's still only 3 of them. Ay, chingada. Did I read Aliens Avengers yet? No, actually. I haven't read that or Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood. Those are still sitting right here. I gotta remember to read those this weekend. Hey, Corey.
You got here fast. I thought you'd jump ship with the rest of the rats.
Tornans are braver than you think, Malos.
Can you still hear the
Nobody
game audio just
here
fine, guys?
is scared of you.
It's perfect. Okay. You say so. It's really low
Yes,
on my end.
I
is
can
why.
see it.
Like, I'm hearing it super low, but I guess you're hearing it much louder than I am.
10 minutes to go.
Okay,
10
Frieza.
minutes before my
5
gargoyles
minutes.
overrun the core entirely.
My headphones are all the way up.
If you can take me down, that means you win. If you can't,
If a dwarf gets lycanthropy,
well,
to
end of story.
maybe.
Aren't
Maybe,
you
like-
smug?
We were born into the stinking world. Might as well have some fun.
Sure.
Life or death? Not much of a choice. But you gotta choose, partner.
Let's freaking go.
Eyes on the enemy!
No more running on the no time is near. No more running on. You've all been waiting.
Hey, Drazinius, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that.
You better kill me quick, otherwise you might die. No more running amok. For my
Oh, this battle's gonna go faster than it did in base 2. I just realized that. Thank you again for the sub, Drazinius. I appreciate you. That wasn't the whole battle, by the way, guys. It's phases. Now we're getting some cutscenes.
Adam, the gargoyles!
I see them, but what's wrong? That all you got?
Oh, I got plenty. I think it's time to smash your toys.
Huh?
Ophion! You know, preparation is everything, Malos.
snack! It's a big snack.
Nice. That's my partner.
You're stabbing yourself in the shoulder. I don't know if you do that.
Be enough.
You hit them in the clouds?
Preparation is everything. Like you said, partner.
That's how Ophion got damaged during the Aegis War.
Ophion!
Hold firm. He's coming.
You got something to say?
Why the damn bloodlust?
I've told you before. The humans
Can't wait for
built
X.
the
Yeah, I'm looking
bonfire.
forward to X Definitive
All I
Edition
did
for the
was
Switch.
help them light
It's
it.
gonna be clean.
Enough sophistry.
It's still gonna look and run better on my
yeah.
PC. But
Are you a blader
I will
or not?
absolutely play the
You
crap
know
out
it
of
as
it on
well
the
as
Switch.
I do. What humans are really like. You think they're all like your precious driver?
Naos!
It's a Gundam! Freaking
Oh, you
love
summoned
Siren.
Siren. Then let me add to the mix too.
This is basically a Gundam battle that we get to see little snippets of, which is cool.
We'll have to see this through.
I step aside for your mind of monster.
Careful.
Your
Insolent.
lifesaver.
Come on!
No more running amok. Speed bomb. Pop.
There we go.
Ride!
Topple your face. Launch your face.
Siren!
Smack your face.
No more running amok this world has ever seen, partner.
Three elemental orbs. Zappy zappy. Good hit.
If only you could
No
peek
more
into
running amok.
Mithra's pretty little head.
Come on!
No more running amok.
Stepping up.
Away. No more running amok.
Inferior. Inferior.
Insolence.
Save the best for last. Don't you know who I am?
I got it.
Stepping up.
There we go.
Don't agree.
Let's do it. Right.
Don't you know who I am?
Blow down.
Insolence. Healing regularly is the
launch.
key to assuring victory.
Let's go.
No more running amok. Away. Insolence. Away. Healing regularly is the if I must. With topple.
Oh, we've only got every element? Almost every element, right? No, got every element orb on there. We like us a Gundam battle. That's basically the Wing Zero. Okay? second phase, though.
Mithra!
He's a little upset. I don't know if you guys could tell. Some anger
Good show!
under the surface there.
But I know you've got more! Let it all out, Mithra! Stop holding out on me! Can't do it. I can bring it out of you!
The town. This can't be real.
Milton!
All I wanna do is see you turn into a Super Saiyan. That sword looks familiar. Adam couldn't even hold it up.
Show me what you got, Mithra! Do it! Make me proud!
Oh, this one's the last issue of Black Suit and Blood? Okay. Kind of fun. Been known to a close arc. The next issue teases the new Amazing Spider-Man arc. Okay, gotcha. Well, darn. I guess that's fine.
Wait! Mithra! You can't!
What is happening?
She's not in control, that's what's happening.
This is a battle between the Aegises.
Bring back 6. Yeah, I'm sick of 4 or 5 issue miniseries. It's so weird. Such an odd choice. Incoming ad break. That's horrible timing. Yeah, it does. It really does, Matt.
Burn it all! What the? Mithra! That's it! Perfect! That's the power that our father gave us! It's what the world has cried for since its birth! Me, you, we're here to give them what they want!
No. You're wrong. I don't.
Really? Then I'll just have to claim all the destruction for myself!
Ah, vision of the future. Foresight!
I just want to save.
He got lit up.
Our nation, our people.
My brother, we must flee before we lose the ground beneath our feet. Did you heed me, brother? Brother! My brother!
Adam, I commend my people to you.
Jin? Hayes? Where? Adam? Everyone? Hugo.
Chronicles of the Empire. Good job, Mithra. You had to go and kill the coolest looking Titan.
Mikhail! No.
True, Adam.
You're leaving?
Yes. The Royal Spirit Crucible is in Lefthyria. I believe it'll keep this sealed.
I see.
I have a
Numismata.
request for you. I hear that a militia squad is evacuated to Specia. Give them a message from me. Once things are calm, they should come to Lefthyria. Okay?
Understood. I'll do it.
What is that?
Caught up with you at last, Laura.
How do you know my name?
It knows human speech.
But it's not a blade.
Notice. It's your old pal.
Gort? What happened to you?
It hurt. Oh, the pain. It hurt when you cut my bloody arm off. Hmm? Is this my arm? Hey, I have an arm! It still hurts, though. It throbs and it throbs and it just doesn't stop.
I can't make sense of this.
He's lost his mind.
I don't think so. He seems ecstatic.
I'll use your blood as a balm for my wounds. How about
That's
it?
lovely.
Sound fair? Yeah! I'll start with you. You torn blade. I'm paying you back for cutting my arms off, you dog! I'll have me arms back. And I think I deserve some interest too. I'll take your ears and nose as well.
I think you need a lot more than that there, buddy.
But first, I'll get your blood for my medicine. Then it'll be your turn, Laura. It's your meddling that did this to me after all. It was you and your bitch mother.
No, I'm pretty sure I know. I'm not a doctor.
I should have gotten myself a decent woman.
Trust me, bro.
It's your bastard fault. Think you're gonna die quick? Nah, I'm gonna enjoy watching you suffer.
I will not let you insult
See?
my mother like that.
Power of persuasion.
Huh?
Rolled a nat
To
20.
hear the
Critical
truth,
success.
don't it?
You think you can pass judgment on my mother? You don't know us!
Leave it, Laura. Trying to talk to him is a waste of time.
He's right. No more mercy. This creature is beyond help.
Jin. Hayes. You're right. I won't waste my mercy on him. But I will end his pain.
Excellent. I'll have me some primetime entertainment with you, girl. Hope you're a screamer, Laura.
You're kind of creepy, bro. I don't know if you know this, but you're kind of creepy. Party formation has changed. Only Team Laura remains.
Heads up, people!
Just focus.
With fun with you.
Never again.
You're a lifesaver.
With grace.
I can't just leave it there.
Come on! If I must.
You got the blood.
Doesn't matter.
Away.
Team Laura's the true final boss. Yeah. It's an epilogue mini-boss rather than a true final boss. And it's meant to be way more difficult than that. But keep in mind, this is several new game pluses in, where I max out on everything.
I still want it. I still wanted to play.
Me every single time I finish the Emperor. Literally me after the credits roll.
Shameless. To the very end. You can rest easy now, Mother.
Somebody turned Gort into that horrible thing.
Did they mean to kill us?
I don't know. But Malos dying won't necessarily be enough to bring peace to the world. That I am certain of.
As long as there are people.
There'll always be strife, I suppose.
Don't say that. Things can change. There's always hope. Don't you think, Jin?
Yes, you're right. As long as blades and humans are bonded to each other.
Surely, someday.
Wind goes passing by through the sunset sky. So wind will carry lots of memories. When you look around, you won't see me anywhere, but you will feel in the air that
Night night. He did. Political assassinations. Left and right. Who could be behind that? Now it's time for the best game. No, I already played the best game. I streamed that before I did the DLC. If you mean one with the most refined gameplay but weakest villains? Sure, yeah, that's next.
sentimentally, the time passes by, and all we shared was a moment, I know, but that moment will shine us through to the sky. So don't look back, let the moment be forever. Speed of time was different for us. Not to say that was all bad. Nonetheless, those
In the course of a lifetime, a man will see uncountable meetings and partings. Yet, as your life's candle sputters and dies, whose face is it that rises to greet you? Happy is the man who can sleep in the comfort of the smile he sees then. No, I don't wish for forever. Even just for one moment. It's enough
Hey, Bria.
if it's with her.
Has been a while.
And yet,
Had a few weeks
what is
where I
the
was
man
not
to
around.
do who has not been afforded that chance? The road stretches on without end. I cannot but walk down it. As long as I keep
Wrong
walking,
game, man.
I can hold out hope that one day the time may come when I see her smile again. That hope keeps me afloat.
You won't come back.
This is the road I must walk. Our paths won't cross. But should we, in fact, ever meet again? On that day,
since that day you came.
Yes and no. Not for all of the weekends, but for one of them. Yeah, we were in San Antonio for SpaceCon.
So don't be scared to reach out for someone. I know you will be fine. Just go on.
forward 500 years. Nope. Photos canon. Get over it, Adam. It's your least favorite of the games anyway. Hashtag deal with it. And thus concludes the saga that is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, well. Intro. You see, I'm undecided right now because I do have a lot of stuff that I need to get done, that I want to get done. Got a lot of viewers right now. Do I? I don't even know. 11? 11's good for me. Yeah, 11 is pretty good for me. I don't know. Do we start Xenoblade Chronicles 3? See, how would I finish a sentence before I start 13 more? What I would end up doing is I would likely just do maybe the brief intro of Future Redeemed. Yeah, or I could just chat. Yeah, that's true. It would feel weird if I started the intro to another one only to not pick it up again for a week. That feels odd to me because I don't want to go for too long. I do have some fairly important business to handle before Mary's stream. Intros to games are always kind of awkwardly long, yeah. Boo, Future Redeemed spoils too much of 3. Yeah, but it actually makes the first few chapters of 3 far more palatable, because 3's first few chapters are, well, abysmally connected to the rest of the trilogy. So I've actually now, having gone through the entire Klaus saga with Mary and having done it in order of 2, Torna, Definitive, Connected, Future Redeemed, then 3. That seems like a better order. Because technically that's doing the last 2 there chronologically anyway. Just saying. And I personally enjoyed that order better. Because at least for me, not everybody agrees, but at least for me, 3 didn't set up the other cast in a strong enough manner. I might even be in the minority on this one. And that's fine. That's just how it was for me. I know it's my call. You want to have a different call? Start streaming your own damn games. But yeah, Yeah, it doesn't seem like the right call to, because I wouldn't be able to get through the intros for 3 or Future Redeemed, honestly. It wouldn't matter which one I did. games am I looking forward to playing soon? Anything on your roster? I'm looking forward to playing the games that I actually already started, that I got within the last month and a half. So that's Metaphor Refantasio, that's Final Fantasy 16, and Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. I need to find a little more time to play those because I haven't been able to. Like I've only been able to get a handful of hours in on the RPGs. And then I've played a handful of levels on Generations as well. Which is fine. I mean, I don't need to do anything crazy. Tell the boss I need a gaming day off. Yeah, that's the ticket. That'll go over well. That'll go over real well. I'm sure he'll love that. Hey, boss, I know I've got all these scripts to read and edit, these videos to upload and schedule, but I kind of feel like I should just do some gaming for a day, you know? I have vacation time. I just haven't used it. I'm actually using a couple days of it soon. I'm using it in like 3 weeks. No, not 3 weeks. In about a month and a half, month and a week, 5 weeks, something like that. I'm using a couple days, but only a couple days. And then after that, the next time I use any will likely be when I visit my parents once they're all set up in their new house that they're having built. Yeah, I mean, I'm like looking through my Switch library right now to consider playing something for, I don't know, an hour, half hour, but nothing is really catching my eye, at least insofar as making me want to like boot it up immediately. But it feels like the wrong choice to start Xenoblade 3, whether it's base or future redeemed right now. That should be its own dedicated stream to where I can dedicate it to that. That just makes way more sense to me. It would seem, I don't know, it seems silly to do otherwise. What I do need to do, groups, Mario games, edit group, add software. Where's Mario Party Jamboree? There we go. Let's add that, because that should be in there, right? Yeah. Boop. And then sort software. Move Mario Party Jamboree over here. Save. There we go. Cool. You guys couldn't see that. That's fine. It wasn't necessary. Yeah, guys. That was the entirety of Xenoblade Chronicles Dose. My favorite one, as I may have mentioned once or twice. One of my all-time favorite games. I'm not kidding when I say I can't play it enough, because I have played through it like a dozen times. I have over 1,000 hours on it, on one profile alone. Bear in mind, I've been doing this stream for this game on an entirely separate profile on my Switch. This wasn't even contributing to my gameplay time on my main file, which is over 1,000 hours. So, to put that into perspective, I've put some time on that. Harry Potter Baking Championship starting next week on Food Network. That I am genuinely looking forward to. I will have to see if I have access to that on anything. I don't know if that'll be on YouTube. I don't know if I get that on, I don't know, any of the streaming services that I have access to, or if I have to look elsewhere. But I do want to watch that, because it's being hosted by the twins, the Phelps twins, and they're freaking awesome. I think it's on Philo. I have never heard of. I have no idea what that is. Philo? Who the hell is Philo? Never heard of her. Philo is unknown to me. Is that an actual streaming platform? What the hell is Philo? I've literally never heard of this. It's its own stream. I think Philo is one of the original gods who gave. Okay, well, listen. You know that's not what I was asking. Next week is Dragon Quest III H. Oh gosh, that's coming out next week too. More and more, I'm starting to understand Mav's semi-hyperbole of needing to get like temporary cancer in order to have time to play everything. Think of all these guys that go on and on about Harry Potter thinking that maybe they would switch up. Yeah, the Dragon Quest III HD. Oh, that looks not enough time. There's literally not enough time. I'm reading and editing. I'm managing. I'm writing. I don't. I have no idea how I'm ever going to find the time to finish the games I already have, let alone add another long JRPG to them. I'll likely end up getting it anyway on my Switch and Steam, as I tend to do. Especially with something like Dragon Quest, which just really lends itself very well to, a hybrid mobile console like the Switch. That's kind of a gimme. Right? That's an easy sell. It's like, oh wow, yeah, this is kind of a game that's easy to take on the go and all of that. I also would really like to frickin' get back to playing Baldur's Gate, but I need to basically uninstall all of my mods. I need to take stock of what mods I have installed first on my my profiles. Then I need to uninstall them, probably uninstall the game, then reinstall the game, and then reinstall the mods using the new now built in, because with the final major patch that Larian did for the game is they added actual mod support, like in-game mod support. Kind of like how Skyrim has that ability now, and I think Cyberpunk wound up eventually doing it too. But until I do that, I can't play my copy of Baldur's Gate 3 because all of my mods are busted. And let me tell you, it's not like I just have 3 or 4 mods. I have probably closer to 60. So it's going to take some time. But I put too much time into my files on there to just say screw it and start from scratch. I don't want to do that. So I will put in the work at some point to say, okay, I just got to do this. It's just I haven't had the time to do that, because anytime I've had remotely enough time to handle that business, I'm like, well, I'd rather actually just like play something right now. So stuck between a rock and a hard place. Her Dragon Ball Daima is like a JRPG game. Don't know how much about that. I did do research on role-playing, though. I haven't heard anything like that myself, but then again, I haven't really involved myself in any discussions surrounding Daima outside of just hearing that it's really good so far, and people are enjoying it. That's the extent of what I know, and that's enough for me, because I do plan on watching it at some point. Especially knowing that I can watch that without having to first finish Super, which is great because I'm only like 12 episodes into that. That's encouraging. I can get through Daima because I know Daima is going to be far shorter. I don't know how long Daima is slated to be. How many episodes is Daima supposed to be? Do we even know? Has that been announced? Yeah, I know it's pre-Beerus, so it's pre-Super, so I don't have to have watched any of Super, really, which is fantastic. Because honestly, when I do finally get back to trying to finish Super, I'll just start from the first episode again. 20 episodes? Is that true, Mav? 20? At least 20. Okay. At least 20. Well, I mean, that's pretty solid. I don't think anybody should be expecting it to be the length of Dragon Ball, Z, or GT, or any of that. Like, it makes sense for it to be a fairly short series. If it's the length of your standard anime season, or at least what used to be your standard anime season, which was like 22 to 26 episodes, then that, yeah, 24 being kind of like that happy medium right there, that makes the most sense to me as to what we're probably getting. And I'm perfectly happy with that, because that makes it digestible, because ain't nobody got time for no more 291 episode franchises right now. Like, I have no interest in it, but I could never get into something like One Piece at this point. It's just too damn long. Same with Bleach. Same with what else is another? What's another long one? Fairy Tail. What's another one that's gone on for like a really long time? I don't know how many seasons there are of My Hero Academia. I've only seen the first one. I might have seen the first couple of episodes of the second one. And there's Attack on Titan. And Attack on Titan, I've seen the first 2 seasons of? No, like a season and a half. I've only seen all the way through the first one, I think. Right? I know for certain I have not seen beyond season 2. So, whether I've only seen like halfway through that, I'm not sure. If you can read through Williamson's full Flash run, you can catch up on My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, and a sizable chunk of One Piece. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't need to reread Williamson's Flash run, because I was getting the floppies, the singles for Williamson's run. I have what I have here. It's actually something I need to do. So this this is 1 Minute War. Which one is this? I don't even know. Oh, this one. And this is the most recent of the trades. So that's everything that I need to get caught up on, plus the singles that I do also have. What is this? Oh, Man and Superman. I've already read that. Why is that here? That's small. Whatever. Anyway. I'm making the comparison. Shut up. You play Xenoblade like 9 times. Go read One Piece. I don't have interest in One Piece. That's the thing. Not just to Xenoblade 2 and Persona 5 Royal. Yeah, that's true. I haven't replayed through P5R as many times. Okay. In my defense. But it's still been like 5 or 6. And on multiple consoles, because on my Switch as well, not just on Steam or on PlayStation. Oh, so it's more like actually 6 or 7, because I was forgetting about PlayStation. I forgot about PlayStation 4. I didn't do it, but if I did, okay. O.J. Simpson's what? Okay, yeah, well, listen, okay? Yeah, no, I have a lot of catching up on a lot of things, okay? So I have a lot of anime to catch up on. I have a lot of gaming to catch up on. I have a lot of comic books to catch up on. And time for a fraction of them at best. That's okay. I'm staying busy. It's better than being bored. Say it with me now. Eh? Oh, temporary cancer. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay. I guess it's not as ingrained in my brain as it is yours yet. We might get there, honestly. We might get there fairly soon, especially once Monster Hunter Wild comes out. Oh my lord. And then when Stellar Blade and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth eventually, inevitably, get launched on Steam. My god. And only able to play Mario Kart and Mario Party and Smash Brothers. Yeah. It's pain, guys. It's pain. It's super painful. Man, that royally sucks. Forgot about Sparking Zero. Oh, yeah. I'll eventually play that. I haven't bought it yet. I'll eventually grab it when, like, more of the DLC characters have been released for it. And I'll do that. Not that it's really lacking for a roster right now. It's already a pretty sizable one. But what are you going to do? I don't... my worry, here's my concern. I'm able to run Final Fantasy 16 on high settings with 0 issues. I don't see any noticeable frame rate drops. The game runs smooth. It looks beautiful. But I can't run it butter smooth on Ultra. So I'm at that point now. Whereas I run everything else on Ultra and it's perfectly butter smooth. So now I'm at the point where I'm concerned for how my rig is going to handle Monster Hunter Wild when that comes out. Am I going to be able to even run it on high settings? Because if I can run it on high settings, cool. All right, fine. No problem. But I guess I could download the... I have the beta down. I just haven't actually... See, that's another thing. Like, I haven't even had the chance to... I didn't even have the chance to test the beta. I just haven't had time. But I do need to see how that runs. And obviously the beta is not going to be as optimized as the final release. They never are. But I need to see how that runs, because if I can't run it on high, that means I'm not likely going to be able to run Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or Stellar Blade on high, at least. And I don't want to have to drop it down to freaking mid settings for these games that are really, really gorgeous otherwise. So that's when I'll be at the point where it's like, I need to build a new PC. Or see if it's a better idea to just freaking update my graphics card, and if everything else. Sorry, I missed it. What's the test game you're talking about? Monster Hunter Wild. If I can run Monster Hunter Wild on high without any issues, then I think I'll probably be fine with Stellar Blade and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But if I can't, then the likelihood of me being able to run those two on high is significantly lower. At which point I need to be like, okay, I need to look into upgrading my graphics card or just building a new rig. And if I build a new rig, it's going to be way more expensive because I'm going to be going all out with it. Like, for all intents and purposes, future-proofing the thing, right? Like, I'm gonna get a 480 or a 490, 4090, and have just a crap. 32 gigs RAM is more than fine. That's what I have in this. VRAM is more the issue. I want to have way more VRAM because I only have like 8 gigs of VRAM on my rig. So I need to have like 16 ideally. 12 might be fine. But then hard drive wise, like internal, I want to have like 4 terabytes. Wilds will be more intensive than Rebirth given online functionalities. Yeah, probably. And that's why. Like, if I can run that on high with no issues, I think I'll be pretty safe with the other 2 games. Especially, even though... So, Stellar Blade visually is the most impressive of them, I think. But it's also the smallest of them. So... it's not going to be like it's trying to load all these assets in this gigantic open space. It's a lot more self-contained comparatively. So we'll see. I'm trying to avoid upgrading my rig until like 2026. That's my hope. If I can hold it off until 2026, awesome. That will make me very happy. Because I got other things that I'm planning for and paying for and things like that, so. Fingers crossed. Wilds will probably be... Yeah, I already read that. Yeah, Brazilian hardware. It's basically a radio plugged into an NES. Not even that. It's friggin' ham radio plugged into a ham. Or a potato. An undercooked potato. At that. It's rude, but it's also not... It's not really off base. At least I don't think. I think I'm kind of on the money there. I mean, Dozer complains about his rig often enough that he certainly doesn't give me a reason to think it's good. And he just said in the chat he had to drop Sonic Frontiers down to low. When he says Steam, he thinks steamed ham. That's pretty funny. That is funny. Well, guys, let's see. Is anybody live right now? Let me see here. Is anyone live? Let's see. Following. Oh, good. Marcos is live. Cool. I'm gonna send y'all on over to Marcos. He is streaming some Dragon's Dogma 2. Where are you from again? Texas? Yes, Texas. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all. Yeah, raid has been created. I'm gonna send y'all on over to Marcos. He's streaming some Dragon's Dogma 2. Please say hi and drop a follow over there. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know this was a shorter stream. I kind of like it that way. Because I got a lot to do, a lot to prepare. I will see you all tomorrow. No, I will see you tonight. Yes and no. First, I will see you all tonight over on Mary's YouTube for Hypothetically Speaking. We'll do some Disney character Hogwarts house sortings. Check that out, please, if you do not mind. And then tomorrow night, we'll be back for Community Night. I should be back in time for that, because we don't usually start until 8 p.m. my time. I should be back well before then from Sonic Expo Dallas. So if anybody is in the Dallas area and you're going to that, maybe I'll see you there. Until next time, I appreciate you all. Please have a fantastic rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow or later tonight. Peace out.